Hi, I'm Alan Gordon and welcome to another video in the series that goes along with the book, The Big Book of Sales. Here's our website, bigbookofsales.com. Go to the website and there I will explain to you why I give it away for free and what makes me crazy enough to give that book away for free. I won't waste your time with it here, but go to the website, download it. It's yours if you want it. Also, here's our YouTube channel, and you could do us a favor and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That really helps with our YouTube rankings. Today's topic is the trial close. Before I talk about the trial close, I want to share a related topic that I've kind of named the 45-second rule. And essentially what it is when I find myself talking for more than 45 seconds, I stop and I ask a question. Here's how it goes. I tell you how great my product is, talk. All this time, my internal clock is ticking, and finally I say, you know what? That's enough. I just simply stop and ask a question. The easiest thing to do is, does that make sense? Or what do you think? Or how does that stack up against some of the other things you've seen? Or have you heard about that before? Or let me ask you a question. It's me stopping myself from going on and on. Enough about me. Let's spend our time talking about you. In general, in a sales situation, I don't want to be talking. When a call goes well, or a visit, or a customer interaction goes well, it always turns out that I had been asking a lot of questions and that I had been listening far more than I was talking. Now, this concept of stopping yourself from talking too much, the 45-second rule, leads us directly into the concept of a trial close. What is a trial close? Because you hear that phrase all the time. In reality, it's a ridiculously simple concept, and it's something you should naturally be doing throughout the sales process. A trial close is nothing more than a question that lets you know where you stand. You pause and ask the following type of question. So, Mr. Customer, how does everything I've talked about, how does that sound so far? What questions do you have? What do you think? What's going on in your head? How does this relate to your needs? Because I know we talked about this, that, and the other thing. How does this relate to those things? From a value point of view, what do you think? I know you said earlier you were concerned about such and such. Other than that, what other questions or concerns are coming up for you? Does this make sense? Given your time frame, how does this sound? Given your past experiences, how does this sound? Given your boss's opinion and what he thinks is important, how do you think this is going to fly? You know, obviously we've got a few more details we've got to cover, but in general, how does this sound to you? Here's the scale of 1 to 10. I once, as sales manager, gave out $10 every time I heard somebody say this. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think about this? Oh, okay, we're a 7. So what are your concerns and how can I turn that 7 into a 10? These types of trial close questions give you one of three results. Either the customer is very positive, in which case we move to a close, or the customer asks questions and gathers additional information, and I have a whole separate video on how to deal with what to do when customers ask informational questions. Or number three, the third possible response is they will bring up some concerns and some objections. And again, I have a separate video on the best way to handle objections. But if you do get a strong positive on a trial close question, great. Let's talk about getting this scheduled. Fantastic. All right, so you're going to give it a try for a few weeks, and I'll call you back and we'll see how it's going. Okay, great. You really like it. Let's review to make sure we've covered everything that's important to you. Okay, great. There are still a few things we need to nail down before we start. Is this going to be in joint name or just your name? Or, okay, great, you love it. Where are we shipping this to? Are we shipping this to the same address you wrote down earlier? Essentially, use the 45-second rule. Talk, realize, okay, that's probably enough about me. Stop, ask a trial close question. If you get a very positive response, wrap it up. If you get questions, deal with the questions and then tie down to a close, as we discussed in another video. If you get objections, handle the objections. But in general, stop talking, ask a question, and listen, and the trial close questions will give you an idea where you stand. I hope that was helpful. Again, sales is a great profession. You're a professional, and I want you to give your best effort on every call. Thanks.